My name is Dr. Deandra Cutajar. I work as a data science lead with an international company. I've started my studies at the University of Malta with a bachelor's in maths and physics, and I pursued a doctorate in astrophysics at the University of Malta. And I kickstarted my career here in Malta, but it took me to New Zealand and London. I always liked maths and physics. I pursued maths and physics, and then after my bachelor's, I did a doctorate in astrophysics, where I've done maths and physics, and that's where I was doing more programming. And at the end, towards the end of my PhD, I've learned that all the skills that I've acquired during my doctorate gave me the qualifications and the skills to do data science. What motivated me to pursue something like this was curiosity. I like solving problems. I like the challenge of translating observable phenomena into logic and explained rules, and I just enjoy it. I enjoy my work. 5 years ago or 10 years ago, you would have required strong programming skills, communication skills, and theoretical to convert into technological skills. However, with the rise of AI, those skills are shifting. So for someone starting in the field, I would say know the foundations of programming, understand the foundations of the techniques, but focus also on those skills that translate technical skills into non-technical skills, because that's where the value of a technical person is felt, is impacted. You need to explain these cool yet complex models to different audiences, and it's going to become a strong and essential skills in ICT. As a woman in the field, the challenges faced are numerous. Mostly because as a woman, society has certain expectations from you, and those expectations may be something that you want to follow or pursue later in life. You also have to adapt to what you want. So some of the challenges I faced was, why am I doing a PhD in astrophysics? What was I going to do afterwards? What if I get married and am I going to pursue the career? All these questions that I felt that when they asked me those questions, I was too young to answer. And then eventually some things settled, some things started to fall in place for society, some things not. How I overcome them is an ongoing journey. Some words still have an impact, but I strive every day to believe in myself, to understand that this is something that I want to pursue, that it is my skills that they're putting in doubt and not me putting my skills in doubt. And every day I remind myself that this is what I like and this is what I'm good at, and that's how I try to overcome those challenges. People always assume that a female scientist would be my role model, but she's not a scientist. My role model is Gabrielle Chanel. She's the woman behind the Chanel brand. Putting the personal choices and relationship on her life aside, the fact that a woman at the time was able to build an empire when a woman's status was dependent on the man that she married. She went on to build an empire. Her legacy lives on. Every time I'm faced with a challenge, I always say, well, she did it. What's my excuse when I have all the advantages that we have today? The main role model is Stephen Hawking, because he showed the world that if your mind is strong and set on something, nothing else matters. And I think that strong mindset is very important, especially when you're trying to break frontiers or stereotypes. Very recently, I was in lockdown by myself in London, and the most valuable lesson that I've learned is that between you and your success, it's you. Every career, regardless whether it's ICT, there's going to be challenges, there's going to be complicated, life will happen, but unless you make it happen to yourself, there's no one that's going to allow you or not allow you. There's always a way. Sometimes the way is a bit more complicated than you would like it to be, but if you have a strong mindset, that's what you should pursue. And I've learned it very recently. I wish I've learned it earlier in my career, but every day I remind myself, this is what I want and this is what I aspire to get. It's going to be difficult no matter what. There's going to be challenges, and it's all in the mindset. If it's something that you like, if it's something that you enjoy, if these are subjects and fields that it doesn't feel like work to you, pursue it and keep going straight. Whatever you choose, there's always going to be someone that may say, you're not good enough for that. But are you not good enough for that? If you believe that you are, go for it. If you know that there's some gaps in your skills, learn that, but never stop. Because regardless, everyone will have their reasons why you shouldn't succeed, but you only need one, and that should be enough.